All right. Audio sounded pretty good, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Hello. Welcome to part 0, I suppose, of my Unreal Engine half tutorial, half development log series. This is episode 0 because we're not doing any productive at all. This is kind of just a soft introduction. I've got the launcher in front of me. This is where you'll start projects. You're working on, recent projects. You open it here. This is kind of your screen to open up templates. For this series, I'm assuming that you already have some amount of knowledge on how to program in C++. Not everything. Some of the stuff we have to really pluck out with code. I will walk through it. And then I'm also expecting you to have gone through the process of installing Unreal Engine, because it's not that difficult. You just go to the Epic launcher. You can get it from in there. Should be easy. You'll need an Epic account. It'll be fine. Okay. So here we're going to select a third-person template. And why we're doing this is mostly just because I want to make a game using the third-person template. So, that's how you start. We're going to start with blueprints because they're it's the new thing in Unreal Engine. So I think it's more important we learn that. We're going to target desktop quality preset depending on what kind of computer you got. Make some choices, and then we're going to select all of our variants just to save us a little bit of time on some of the more surface level features of a game. Down here is where you'll name the project. I'm just going to call this demo game, and we'll work on this project throughout the whole series, because down here I've got the one. This is the one I'm actually proper working with. You can change file location here, but I like where it's at right now. Okay, that reset my settings, but whatever. Let's do it. Okay. We'll wait for that to load. This is unscripted. maybe it'd be a better idea to script it, but I hate writing scripts. It's the worst thing in the world, and I don't want to do it. So I'm not, is really the moral of the story. I'm just not going to do it. Okay. Here we are. This is the editor. It's a little daunting at first, but we'll walk things through it nice and simple. So, first thing we want to do, let's get familiar with what we have available to us in the game. So we can press the play button, click into the window, and here we are. We can use WASD to move, or we can use the arrow keys. We can jump with the spacebar, and we can move our camera. We can rotate it around the character by moving our mouse. That is everything we have access to control-wise. We press escape, we tab out, and the game ends. Cool. Over here on the right, we have a panel of all of the elements of the current scene. The scene is basically your level. It's what you have loaded in at a time. Everything over here. We've got, for example, this here, some of the more complicated. We have the player start, which is going to be where your player shows up as opposed to having the actual model loaded in. As for moving, your camera here in the editor, it's all kind of simple. You move back and forth based on your rotation with the left mouse button. Right mouse button is to actually rotate where you're viewed, and that does not change either of those. You can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Cool. Down here in the bottom right are the details of the specific thing we highlighted over here. We click on quarter cylinder number 6. We see its traits. Over here is our content browser. This is where a lot. This is basically our file manager. With things like characters, mannequins. This is where our models are going to be stored. We can go to meshes here. We have this is the model itself. Or we go to rigs. This is the rig that for the animation. Input is where we're going to be spending a good amount of time early on in this series. We have different scripts here. This is our default manager for mappings, so we'll be able to open this. So things we already have, we have movement, jumping, and looking mapped already. As we add mappings, we'll expand it here. And then we go into actions. We have our actual, these themselves don't really do anything. We just have to create one of these for each new thing we do. And we can mess with a couple of their settings. This is mostly kind of what value they're going to be storing a data as. Obviously is move. You can move in 2 directions at a time. So we have a 2-point vector. Cool. Well, I think that's probably everything I was going to say for this episode 0. I didn't have a lot. Just, there's the walkthrough. All right? Cool. Next episode, for episode 1, the real one, we're going to start programming something. We're going to expand our camera options. Cool. See you later. I'm so bad at intros. Oh, and outros. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Can't even say the words that make the sense. Jeez.